ATL on the rise, you know how we do. Beach tree dreams, dirty birds flying through. From the gridiron to the diamond, courts to the pitch. We reppin' ATL sports, every team, every niche. ATL, where the flames ignite. From Truist Park to the bins at night. Dreams take flight, hearts soar high. United we stand, reaching for the sky.
Welcome, everybody, to another fantastic episode of the Atlanta Sports Special. I'm your host, Kenny. We also got Kramer here.
Kramer.
We're here.
We are here. It's been a whirlwind of a week. It has been a lot of high stakes, high emotions, a lot of disappointment, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's hear what you got for this day in the A.
Yeah, high hopes and expectations are exactly what happened in 2011 when Dan Uggla got his extension finalized with the Braves.
Dan Uggla.
Big meat, dude. Big meat.
Dude.
Biggest forearms in any game, not just baseball. Like biggest forearms in WWE.
Do you know
Biggest forearms ever.
Do you know what he claims how he achieved his forearms? Because people ask, obviously, like, hey, why the hell are your forearms so big?
Yeah.
When he's at home in the off season and stuff, when he's at home just like chilling, anytime he like gets off the couch or he walked anywhere in his house, or he'd go like on mile walks with two, like, you know, the buckets that you store the baseballs in, he'd fill those with rice and just hold those and walk everywhere with two giant, like, I don't know, 20-gallon buckets of rice.
It's actually really funny you mentioned that, because I was about to say, is he one of those like rice bucket guys? You know, have you seen the guys who are doing the, like, you know, to build grip strength, they're doing like the shove your hand in the rice bucket?
Dude, he was on that. He was before TikTok, dude. He was on that.
Was he the godfather of the rice bucket?
Dude, he might be Unk. He's OG Unk, dude, when it comes to the rice bucket.
Listen, all I know is Dan Uggla probably batted like 212 average with the Braves, pretty crappy. But when that ball made contact with the bat, it was leaving the ballpark.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He was just also a force to be reckoned with. I mean, when the train was coming down the lane, you better get the hell out.
Dan Uggla's a special guy, and we appreciate your service. That was probably the most overhyped, underperforming roster we've ever had. Like BJ and Justin Upton, Jason Hayward, Dan Uggla, like, it was just so disappointing.
I remember all the magazine and all the press that like the Braves were getting because of the Upton
They spent
twins.
so much money on everybody too.
And Kate Upton was relevant, so there was like a picture of them in the magazine. They're all over.
It was like the Upton,
the
Upton triplets, and it was like her swimsuit edition, and like those two being on the baseball thing. It was like meant to be funny, but it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it was just the media like grabbing. It was like the Braves just pressing a mediocre team, but like, oh, well, we got fun guys. Look at this, like the Uptons, haha.
Yeah.
They were not great. They really were not great.
Those were the bad days, dude. Early Freddie Freeman days. Those tough times.
I will say, dude, Howard, though, I'm glad he went and got a ring with Chicago later in his career when we got rid of him.
Jason Hayward.
Sorry, Howard. I don't know. Jason Hayward.
I watched that game where he got his jaw snapped in half.
Bro, I forgot about that.
Oh, how could you forget about it? He wore the strap on every time he played from then on out, the one that goes on the helmet, because why wouldn't you if you had your face split in half?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, dude, crazy. But we could talk about the literally mid Braves all day long, and we will talk about them some, actually, and how they can't stay healthy. But to start things off, Kramer, talk to me a little bit about what's going on in the free agency time period here at the NFL.
Theoretical internet talk has become non-fictional nightmare is where we're sitting now with the reality of what the Atlanta Falcons is. We could sit here and talk free agency because we have signed a bunch of people, and unfortunately all the memes coming out is just like a garbage man going and picking up bags really fast, because that's exactly what the Falcons have done so far. I mean, if you look at everybody we've picked up, it's tragic. It's not, maybe tragic's not the word. We got a lot of upside. We got a lot of cheap guys. We're kind of, having to pay Kirk Cousins out right now. So let's just start with that. First and foremost, Kirk Cousins, thank you for everything you've done. You were a fun time in the city, a breath of fresh air. You weren't exactly what we paid you or expected you to be, but it was nice transition out of the Marcus Mariota days and Desmond Ridder, which, I mean, I could have probably got put out there at quarterback, and it would have been a lot more fun for the city than those guys. But that being said, we thank you for your service. Kirktober will go down. Like, my kids will hear about Kirktober.
Yeah.
And what he did to the Bucks on a random Thursday night in October with 550 yards, 5 touchdowns, just unbelievable master service. But
Kirk still and always will own the Bucks.
Correct. He will always be the Bucks daddy. But that being said, he's a lot of people left, the question of, oh, well, Michael Penix, everybody kind of knew Kirk Cousins was going to be gone, right? So it left people questioning, like, well, surely Michael Penix, with his knee surgeries and whatnot, there's just no way he could be healthy for the beginning of the season. So what's the Falcons' quarterback move? Hell has froze over. The Falcons might actually be the dumbest organization to ever exist in any concept of time or alternate reality. It is worse than anything. I mean, this wasn't even on my radar a week and a half ago, and my friend made a joke about it. He goes, the Vegas odds are getting pretty low there. And I was thinking, how could this possibly be? And sure enough, less than 24 hours after his release from what I can only describe as a mediocre career with the Miami Dolphins, the Falcons have officially signed Tua Tagovailoa.
That's right. We got 2 brain cells left. And I know I shouldn't joke about brain injuries, but like, this guy's coming in here with half a brain from the concussions he's got that he can take. People were asking him to quit 2 seasons ago in the media.
Doctors were telling him, you should never play football again. You should not play a contact sport.
And the Falcons were like, you know what? I think that's probably in the past. I'm sure his brain has healed because the brain heals like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to get, so look, we got 2 lefties that are basically the same player because they've both been hurt so much.
We have one guy with no bottom half, and we got one guy with no top half. We don't.
Yeah, we need to Frankenstein the situation, just like fuse them together.
Tua needs. Did we sign Tua just so they can maybe donate his knees to Michael Penix?
I mean, honestly, if you fused the upper half of Tua or the upper half of Penix to Tua's legs, and you did the same with their other parts, what would you do with the other guy? The one who's got both injuries. He's like brain dead and can't walk.
Yeah, I mean, it's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie with Danny DeVito, right? It's just the leftover. it's the leftover pieces where it's just the short guy, and I guess he goes to go sell insurance somewhere. But even that, I think that'd be way too hard for him. I think you just donate the rest of that body to science.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. It's got to be on the table getting studied. This is the only good thing I can say about this, by the way, is that we're only paying Tua $1.3 million.
Correct.
So it's like getting a player for free.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it is free. However, it does make me upset knowing that Kyler Murray was available for the same amount of money.
I think that's the thing that got me upset too, because when I was hearing about these names in the offseason, I heard Kyler Murray, I'm like, okay, I mean, like, if a Call of Duty comes out, he's going to suck. But other than that, like, he's a fully intact quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind that as much, you know what I mean? But like Tua, man, I'm tired of seeing that tent around him, dude. Like, it's just like I don't want to see him playing football anymore.
I'm scared any time he gets sacked or he makes contact with anybody. It legitimately scares me where I'm like, I know, a couple years ago we saw the whole DeMar Hamlin thing, and, that shocked the world. Dude, Tua could easily legitimately not come back from a death on the field at this point.
Well, he definitely wouldn't come back from a death on the field, but he certainly is like one concussion away from having like potential life-changing disabilities. So like the doctors have told him, like, that's what everyone has said to him. So like, I don't get it.
Not being able to walk straight up. I mean, it's I don't know what the Falcons' reasoning was there.
I hate it.
I will.
I hate it.
We plan on doing for you listening here. We do plan on doing a full free agency full episode. Just we're gonna wait till other things play out and see what happens. However, I will go ahead and hold a vigil and a funeral right now for those that we've lost. I'm upset, actually.
Yeah,
I'm upset because we let Tyler Algier walk.
mm-hmm. We did.
He signed to the Cardinals for 2 years, $12.8 million. Did we not have that? Is
that per year? Is that total contract?
I believe that is total contract.
If that's total, dude, I don't know if we could have found that. I mean, we don't. I hate to say we don't need it because like Tyler's a great addition and it really is nice, but like
signed a 2-year, $12.25 million contract with the Arizona Cardinals, which is $8 million fully guaranteed. We couldn't find that in the budget.
I mean, hopefully we're gonna unload.
Did he just want to
on a wide receiver?
I think maybe he wanted to become the full starter, like he didn't want to share a field, and he wanted to like go out there, prove himself, and like maybe he goes and balls in Arizona and then has a
I hope he does.
Yeah, I agree. I wish nothing for the best for him in his career. He absolutely deserves it. Will he succeed on the Arizona Cardinals? Who knows?
Will anyone succeed on the Arizona Cardinals?
That's a great question.
Larry Fitzgerald's the last name that I knew that really thrived.
Exactly. And that being said, it's just, I get it. If maybe he's just fighting for a bigger contract and this is the best, whatever it might be. We will miss you so much with the electric connection that he had with Bijan. The next person is, I've been very adamant on this podcast for weeks now about how upset and pissed off I am about this person leaving, of us not extending him, not giving him a contract, not something. Not only did we, it's one thing of like, oh, hey, go explore free agency. We're not going to re-sign you. We lost him to our greatest enemy, and that is Caden Ellis. Caden Ellis is officially a saint.
Yeah, I hate him. I was going to wish him well anywhere he went. Maybe he's pissed off about this too. But I mean, I'll never cheer for him, never have a nice thing to say about him again.
It's just like, what are we doing here? I
don't know. I mean, so technically I saw the linebackers we have based on the ones we acquired too. And we do have the fastest, youngest linebacker core in the league. Not like all the youngest and all the actually all the fastest linebackers, yes. Like I think our average speed on our 40-yard dash from our linebackers is like a 4.47 right now.
Right. I'm wondering,
Caden was too slow. Let's just put it.
Yeah. I'm wondering, Caden. No, you're right. Let's switch. Good riddance. Caden Ellis was honestly holding the rest of that linebacker room back, dude. It's crazy. He can never be Nate Landman. He can never be Nate Landman.
He doesn't have the thump. He doesn't have the thump.
Yeah, and honestly, the Saints are idiots for signing him for 4 years and giving him that much money because you guys are just going to get a slow guy. I mean,
we just played them. We just played the Saints so bad.
Yeah, gosh, they fell into our trap. They fell into our trap.
Smoked him. Yeah, dude. Caden Ellis recorded a 4.6 and a 4.7. Dude, he's running D tackle speed. We don't need him. We need speed. We need aggression. Doesn't have it. Good luck, dude.
Good luck, man. Another.
Hope you like beignets, dude.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no. The Saints, good luck, guys. Gotcha.
Yeah. Enjoy our stinker, dude.
And we have lost D. Alford, which
kind of sad.
That is
a lot of penalties, penalty prone, but sad. He played well this past season when he needed to.
Yeah, and he's been on and off the Falcons before. Yep. He's just been a guy that's been around for a while. Good veteran to have in there. I understand of not wanting to re-sign him. However, it is like I think he brought a lot to the table because when he made plays, he made plays. I think one of his last plays he did make one of the last plays he made for us was an interception. So you know what? That's like
shout out, yeah. Sick.
Yeah, good for him. I can't remember off the top of my head where he went to. I believe it
I literally
is,
was just looking that up because I'm like, please don't be somewhere in the division, dude. I can't do it.
I want to. I hate to think that he went to the. Oh, he signed to the Buffalo Bills.
Did he play the Bills before? Am I totally losing it? I could be losing it. We'll carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what? Great.
Next.
Next thing.
He's only played the Falcons. He's only played the Falcons.
Yeah. No. Great. It's go to the Bills. Like if you could get a starting position on the Bills, they need a lot of help. So that's great. That's good for you. It's gonna be great to see where you. It's going to be great to see you play, and I don't think you guys play us this year, so that's
I don't
fine.
care, dude. I don't care. We beat the Bills, so they're bad. He went to a bad team. That's how I look at it. That's man logic for you. That's casual logic.
I guess the last couple things, because, we'll do an episode on this, but I will say, welcome back, Zacchaeus.
Yeah, big. That's big.
Welcome back to the team, and welcome back a guy that used to be a household name, Mr. 81 Austin Hooper.
Yeah, pretty cool, dude. So to have him and Kyle Pitts, Kyle Pitts can obviously catch the ball, but having Austin Hooper who can block heavy, but also get out there makes red zone situations a lot more fun for Stefanski. Yeah,
massive.
Dude, that's a big sign. I'm high on that because I think we didn't pay him too much either. So that's.
When he left us in 2018, to go to the Cleveland Browns, he made a bag off of them, and that's good. Make your bag, just not with us.
Yeah, dude, we're paying him $3.25 million.
Beautiful. Hey, come on over. With some other people we've signed too, things are kind of looking up on the defensive line and the offensive line. Just a little preview there, but that's
good look at center.
Free agency has been going crazy across the league, so we will definitely have more up to date if the Falcons decide to pull their huevos together and decide to go for somebody a little bit bigger. Let's dive into the Hawks because we're upset as a podcast here. We're actually hold
on. We're very happy about the Hawks. The Hawks are playing great basketball. These guys are giving their heart and soul. Let's talk about we're going to talk about the games first. Okay. And the games are the Hawks have the highest winning streak in the NBA. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson. These guys continue to pop off every single night, it feels like. I mean, listen to the stat line over the past 3 games. So, by the way, since we last all hopped on here together, beat the Bucks, beat the Sixers, and just beat the Mavs of the game. I think tonight, actually, if not tomorrow night. In that time,
we're playing the Nets currently right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
At the end of this, 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and the Hawks are up 50-38. So, looking decent.
Love what I'm seeing here. Nikhil Alexander and Jalen Johnson have each scored over 20 in the past 3 games, with Jalen having a 35-10-7 night against the Sixers, and Nikhil having a 29-5 night against
consistency, baby.
Against the Mavs. Dude, these guys are just like the two of them. It's so much fun, man. And watching Nikhil get on these heaters shooting, I got to say the chemistry from both the bench now and the starters. If we end up getting that last spot into the playoffs, I would hate to be the team that has to play us, genuinely. Like, if we lock it in, don't have to play in, and we play whoever's second, like, it'd be a bad day to come into a hot and streaking Hawks team.
Absolutely.
Sharing the ball and playing like this.
I mean, and then it's crazy how much of a difference this team has really shown the entire league with the departure of Trae Young and the addition of Kuminga. It is crazy, the 180 transition that this team has had.
I gotta tell you, it's fantastic. You don't want to blame it on Trae.
No,
but he was a big star, and I think that brought a lot of attention. And certainly there was some focus around what we had to do play calling with him, and it wasn't a quick transition. I think there were some players and pieces that had to change, obviously, to get there. But now with Kuminga, even Corey Kispert coming off the bench, guys that can play and are playing hard, dude. Jock Landell, and Kramer thinks he's sexy, so that also makes it really sick. He does have good hair, dude. I can't lie about some good quaff, and he's got some quaff.
I think my favorite part about him is that when you look at him, you're like, that guy is just a tryhard from LA Fitness, but he's
dude,
balling,
Kramer,
dude.
we all know your favorite part of him, but it's like this: the Hawks are playing really, really good basketball, and that's what the team's doing now. As an organization, whether you like it or not, canceling an event,
they didn't do it. The NBA made them.
Dude,
the Communist Party that is the National Basketball League Association with Adam Silver, you are a disgrace for not only shutting down open-minded ideas of a team that is fighting against tyranny of freedom of expression, but also that you are dismantling and justifying the culture that is of a city of Atlanta, a historic culture, a rich culture, a beautiful culture that is the Atlanta city and the Atlanta Hawks. It's all about the hot wings. Get your mind out of the gutter. You have no idea what you're doing to the people here. There should be riots in the streets. There should be unsettling rest at the NBA headquarters. There should be just an amount of pressure to the NBA of the amount of ticket sales lost, the amount of just emotional damage done to this city because people thought it was too. Grow up. Stop being such a priss.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
I had mixed feelings about this. Comically enough, this came up in my Bible study, and I really was talking about it. And I got to say, I was laughing really hard because, dude, if people actually thought they were going to run strippers out there, like, you're crazy.
Have some common sense.
Yeah,
like, they really thought strippers were going to come onto the stage or like come onto the court. You guys, it was just like,
this isn't 420 Fest, dude. This isn't 420 Fest circa 2022 when they had Claremont Lounge's finest come out there. This is in Atlanta. This is the Atlanta Hawks. This is a family organization, and it was going to be classy. They're going to keep it classy.
It's freaking chicken wings. Relax. It's sad. It's kind of just like, you know,
we got to do, Kramer. Someone's got the merch that they were going to sell. Like, it has to be ready by now. There's no way it wasn't ready to be sold. We're 4 days out. This got canceled 4 days ago.
Unless a lot of sub-Saharan African villagers are about to just get the coolest merch that has ever been made in NBA. If they just donate,
you know what? You're right, dude. That's gonna be the swaggiest drip ever. And for the first time, like, we're not donating because it was a losing team. It's just like, hey, like, this didn't work out. You guys should get some drip.
Yeah, and they're gonna be the cool. It's just like, I would love to watch a documentary or something where somebody is like, some British person is interviewing some villager like in the middle of Africa, and they're just wearing a Magic City Atlanta Hawks hoodie.
That'd be such a deep cut too, dude. Like, if I need to see some, I know it's out there. Someone has
no,
the
we have to be able to buy
someone
that still,
dude,
and they
right?
still have to be able to buy that. There's just
the only
way.
problem is, I know they're just gonna sell it at the strip club, the gentleman's club. Sorry, gentleman's club.
Gentleman restaurant/gentleman's club.
Mm-hmm.
I have a buddy that works there. Shout out Dan Crew. I'm gonna have to see what the insider information is and see what he's got for us, because that I'm like, yo, I could still buy that, right? That's crazy. But yep, the Hawks.
I don't like that the NBA just decided this for our city. That's what I don't like. I may not agree with strip clubs. I don't
think Adam Silver's ever been to Atlanta.
I just don't think that the NBA should have a say over what because you know what? They don't own State Farm.
No, they don't. What?
They own the team.
Oh, we have to be part of this country club manner of like such high class. How many players get arrested a year in the NBA? Worry about those guys. Yeah, worry about those guys first. Then you can come to us and talk to us about morals with association with a restaurant chicken wing company. Okay?
Yep. Anyway. How much tax fraud goes on?
If the IRS is listening, which I know NSA listens to everything, go ahead. Adam Silver's cooking the books over there.
We're probably gonna check something out, dude. I'm just saying, dude. Maybe we start pouring some stuff back his way. I heard he hates independent business owners.
Also, too, I guess 2 other things I just want to mention. Never mind. I'll mention this some other time.
Okay.
Never mind. Pivot.
Braves.
Yeah, speaking of a disappointment in the city, well, this is a lot different, I guess, in a disappointment manner. You go ahead and take the ball on this one.
They just okay. So I'm really trying to be more positive this year. If you guys can't tell, I'm trying to start out positive. So positive is Spencer Strider continuing to look good. Great starts. That's it. that was it.
We reextended Acuna.
We got the biggest thing is like the Yastrzemski stuff with him batting so well. That's huge. That's really huge because honestly, going into the season, we may be low on bats. What do you mean? Did that come in?
What? Did something just come in?
No, dude, we haven't extended Acuna yet. We're trying to.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Sorry,
dude. I was like, oh my god. I'd love to. I'd really love to.
Well, I don't think the Braves have any other option. There's just no way.
No. Don't get me started on this because that's a negative. Because we do have an option, and A will probably do it. Just let him walk, and it'll be the saddest day of my life. And I'll probably honestly just give up baseball at that point. Because A is going to make baseball not fun for me anymore, like he already is trying to. Back to the Braves.
Yep.
Joe Jimenez is on the 60-day IR. So that's now the 6th pitcher since January to be put on the IR, which takes 2.5 starters out, 2 relief pitchers, and then Joe Jimenez, which I guess is relief too, but he can also close when Rossiel is tired. I gotta tell you, it's looking like we're gonna lose this season before it even starts, and that stinks because our bats are hot, like guys are hitting, which is great.
We don't have anybody in the field. Our bullpen. I mean,
we got enough. Our bullpen is in shambles.
Joey Wentz out for the season. Another death piece. Out for the season with a torn ACL. You're a pitcher. What did you do? Nobody's asking you to run.
Yeah,
no one's asking you.
You don't even have to bat anymore. That's probably why so many guys are getting hurt because they don't swing a stick anymore, dude. They all just go sit in their little cupcake. They got their little ice pad, heat pad on in a jacket.
Low T.
Dude. We have a testosterone issue in the MLB. So I think steroids should be back in the equation. Like, let's just go ahead and certify this podcast is pro steroids in baseball. If this is if the opposite is everyone's injured all the time and I can't watch players play, then I'd rather them just be juiced up and just raking.
Think everybody on the team should be required to drink 1 glass of whole milk a day. The country really has gone downhill since everybody stopped drinking whole milk.
No, I don't even think whole milk will do it. I actually think that every player for the Braves, we're in Georgia, should have to drink a cup of milk straight from a cow's teat.
We got Mayfield. We got Mayfield Dairy Farm right down the street.
So many cows up north. I'm sure we could talk to somebody who would be happy to sponsor for an exchange for 2 Delta Club tickets to bring a cow in and make these boys get on the pasteurized milk, dude. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this crap. It's so frustrating. And then on top of that, I still can't get over the fact that Jerkson Profar is literally the dumbest human being on the planet. So
he has low T. He can't help it, dude. He has low T.
He's low T, so he's searching for steroids, which he should be allowed to take. All that to say, the Braves are actually still doing great in spring. They're winning, but it's spring ball. I say all this. The truth is, if apparently Ha-Seong Kim is looking like he may actually return in May, which would be a huge piece.
Wow,
his timeline sped up, so that would actually be great.
He's overseas, probably getting that nice treatment.
Dude, hope so. Hope he's not ice skating anymore.
Falling down the steps. I feel that though.
Dude, I just can't stand it, dude. I can't
me.
stand these freaking injuries anymore, dude. I'm kind of at my wit's end with it because it really stinks when you have a Falcons season where everybody's healthy and we still just suck. And then to go to the Braves where there's like, oh, we have good players, we should be good, and then everyone gets hurt before the season begins. It's like, dude, like where I could not crawl fast enough to a gun to kill myself when it comes to fandom. That's just how I feel about Atlanta sports right now, dude. I'm like really down on it, and the Hawks are surging. I shouldn't be. Talk me out of this, dude. Kramer, tell me some good stuff, dude. Tell me about Atlanta United. Tell me some good stuff there.
Well, you definitely are using the wrong terms in good stuff in Atlanta United. I got bad news for you, Kenny. Atlanta United hosted this past weekend their first home game. And if anybody listened to that episode we had Evan on, Evan explained the statistics when it comes to playing and at home. It gives you about like a 40% chance of winning and then like an extra 30% buffer of a tie, and then very low odds of losing, basically, unless you're Atlanta United.
Nice.
We have lost all 3 of our matches so far. We lost this time against Salt Lake City.
Are they good?
The only good news, Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
they are currently, let me see the Western Conference. They are currently number 7 out of 15 in their conference.
So they're exactly mid.
They're exactly mid.
Okay.
The only real good thing I have to say about the previous match that they just had is that Marianchuk,
I trust you. I trust you.
I'm going to confidently say that he's a player. He scored both of our 2 goals that we had. So that's cool.
We got a gamer.
Yeah, we got a guy we got somebody that's at least out there scoring goals. Those are the first 2 goals in our whole season so far.
All right. That's a step in the right direction. Come on. That's 2 more than we had in the other game this season.
We lost 2-3. We lost 2-3. So I'm not sure what Tata's doing right now, but that man's got to start getting the team into check.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's very early. The season goes on for a while. There's only been 3 games, sure, but that's what we were all saying about the Braves last season. Like, oh, they've lost 4 games. They can.
Well, it's only been 7 straight.
Statistically already basically eliminated from playoffs at that point, right? With 7 games out of the 150 they play.
Or 62, and it's bad.
Exactly. Atlanta United in the Eastern Conference right now is 14 out of 15. We are on a very detrimental path of having another repeat of last season, and it is terrifying right now. I'm not too sure even what to say. The next team we go against is Philadelphia, which Philadelphia is...
It doesn't sound like a soccer team, dude. Philadelphia, they don't play soccer.
You would think. They're not doing too great either. They have lost every game.
Just like us, dude. We've lost every game.
So this is the battle of losers right now. Mm-hmm. This is loser gets out of town.
And it's Philly, dude. There's one thing I don't like. It's a Philly fan.
The only thing that they're beating us in right now is goals against and goals determined. So
you imagine going to a soccer game in Philadelphia? Ugh. Roast.
Yeah, getting hit with batteries and sprayed with mustard.
Dude, guys just peeing on your feet at the urinals.
Exactly.
Laughing, being like, it's what you get. Like, what, dude? Look, get out of here.
He goes, I love to hit the foosball. They play this Saturday. It is going to be at home, so that's good. That already increases our Philly can't play on the road. Clearly.
No.
So
they don't travel well.
Yep. And we'll have results from that come next week. So here's some cool news that's finally coming out. Atlanta United is doing a collab with the Atlanta Dream with some merchandise, which honestly looks really cool. When there's more pictures of that, we'll go ahead and post that on Instagram. But that is also all the news that is coming out of the WN. They're getting new merch. That's it.
Would you say, in the scale of Atlanta sports, that soccer and women's basketball are the B teams compared to basketball, MLB, and NFL? I think it's pretty safe to say. Like,
yeah, I think yes, but at the same time, it's not something you can.
I'm not here to mock. Here's what I'm going to say.
I know. No,
no need to come to the defense of these teams.
I'm just saying.
If you have two B teams that combine merch, that actually makes an A team.
Fair enough. I just think when you go to any city, I think baseball, football, basketball are always going to be the big three there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Take Detroit, for example. Detroit, man. Oh, my gosh. What a good sports city that does not get enough credit. Every single one of their stadiums is a block away from each other. So there are, and during the summer, there are quite literally times in May where you can go watch a baseball game during the day. And then if they're in the playoffs, you can go to a Pistons game at night and walk just across the street. It's amazing.
That's dope. Well, I mean, we could do that with the Hawks and the Falcons.
Yeah, but their seasons never. Okay, their seasons
They do. October, end of October.
Yeah, but they're typically. Yeah, no, I guess you could do that.
But we don't ever play. There's never an NBA game on a Sunday. Like is there? Like we never play Sunday games. I feel like I never see the Hawks play on Sunday.
No, not that.
And
not
why
that
would
really
they? Because
know.
ratings would suck, dude.
Yeah, you're trying
Imagine
to
having a Sunday game against the NFL, dude.
Then
no
maybe
chance.
they do put the Hawks out there because they don't care about the Hawks playing on a Sunday. That's when you get Hawks versus the Pelicans at 2 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, and everyone's hurt. And like the infographic is just like some dude from Lithuania you've never seen. And it's like Hawks playing the Pelicans. The 12th seed in the East plays the 14th seed in the West.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts on?
Dude, honestly,
some of this news?
I take it back. I shouldn't joke about killing myself. I'm not really going to kill myself about this team, but at the same time, I do just want to
felt
acknowledge.
The need to take that back.
Yeah, I did. I take it back. I'm a very happy person. I got a great life. I'm really happy. But these sports teams, if someone doesn't at least go to playoffs this year, like between we just had the Falcons, we'll call that this year also because it bled into 2026, unfortunately. And the Braves don't, the Hawks don't, and the play-in tournament or play-in game does not count.
Right. We don't rip our shirts off in a playoff game like Pat Bev.
Here's what I'll say: if those things don't happen and Acuna doesn't get re-signed, I'll throw in an extra little Lucy for you. If all that doesn't happen, I'll be a Marlins baseball fan for a year.
Ugh, dude, no one's asking you to do that.
No, it's almost like those guys who like beat themselves to death for the Lord. You know what I mean? Who are like instead of like they like literally like cat of nine tails themselves for a month. I'm just gonna mentally cat of nine tails myself with the Marlins.
Reset your life, I guess.
Well, I mean, it just makes you appreciate like 85 wins again. You know what I mean? Not
to mention, with the trajectory we have now, and how the Hawks are hot, right? But we can very much with the gauntlet of a schedule that we kind of have near the end. We could very much miss the play-in game. We could very much miss the playoffs in general. With the unknown factors of because I'd consider myself, a very upper knowledgeable person when it comes to football, when it comes to the Falcons. Like I see past the foresight. I try to look and try to understand the scheme of what they're doing beforehand, right? Dude, this might be one of the only times in a very long time where I don't understand the path. The Tua thing, like, threw a fork in every concept I had of like my delusion of what we might be doing.
No, dude, we're screwed. We're clearly diving headfirst into mediocrity in order to get a good draft pick to get an actual quarterback for Stefanski in year 2. That's my mindset. Like we're clearly accepting the fact that we're going to win 5 games. And that's okay because I just won't pay attention. I mean, we'll talk about it. Like I'll watch the games on my couch and I'll pretend that I can be happy watching us lose. I can't do it.
Our window is our windows is, I wouldn't say our window's open, but our window's cracked, right? so much potential there to open a window for a Super Bowl run.
It takes a quarterback. I mean, we have Bijan, Drake. We have a good defense. We have if James Pierce getting some of these charges dropped would really help. He also took a video, by the way, I forgot to point this out, of him getting a haircut in the Atlanta Falcons facility.
James Pierce?
Yes, James Pierce. Is it inappropriate, because we don't know if he's guilty yet, to say free my boy Pierce?
Should we make shirts?
I just don't know how much we'd regret that if it came out like everything was just as bad as we think it is.
Sure.
Because I don't think I can wear that for someone who just like clobbered 4 police officers. If they overstepped their bounds a little bit, he was like, "Can we spin that into like he defended himself?" The stalking thing was really bad, dude. If that's all true. That's the really bad part of it. It's all really bad.
But these are all allegations. None of this is.
These are hypotheticals. That's right.
And
free my boy James Pierce Jr., dude. I'm saying it.
Yeah,
I'm saying it. And if, you may soundbite this a year from now, and I may get in trouble for it. But right now,
this
is America.
In general, we have a young, fast defense that is, even without him, we have a lot of younger guys on there. So it's, like I said, the window is cracked. We need because we have so many good offensive pieces. We have so many good defensive pieces. We are in such a bad division where now with Mike Evans gone, with DeMario Douglas gone, we have such an easy path forward where it's like, I don't get it. I just don't know. It's if we're just like, hey,
man, the NFC South used to be so sick. And, like, even just talking about it now, like 9 wins for sure gets you a playoff spot is so depressing. We got to get some pride back. I'm willing to start, like, sanction brawls with Saints fans in the street if it brings back some spirit.
Remember how fun 2014 was with that team?
Unreal,
Matt
dude.
Ryan, Drew Brees, Jameis Winston, and freaking Cam Newton. That was fun. That's fun. That's fun
dude.
For quarterbacks to be like,
that's a lot
whoa.
of fun, dude. That's so much fun. Oh, I mean, you had, what was his name? Thomas, a wide receiver for the Saints, Julio for us, Mike Evans for Tampa Bay. There was no one playing wide receiver that was any good for Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey, though.
But they had golly, tight end, Greg
Olsen.
Dude.
Seventh floor Greg, yeah.
So,
Not to mention Luke Kuechly. Fun guy to watch. Luke Kuechly, sick.
Dude, Luke Kuechly was the man, and that's what I'm saying.
The NFC South used to mean something around
there
here.
Used to be gamers, dude. Like, we were rolling Michael Turner downhill. I mean, luckily we got Bijan. He is the greatest running back in the league. But there's a lot of talent. Now it just feels naked, dude. It feels like, wait, we forgot. Like, what's the NFC South doing this week? Like, I forgot. Oh,
We've become the
who
laughing
made the playoffs?
stock.
Who gets a bye week? Oh.
It's, I don't know. But, I guess, that was my closing thoughts. Just another rant about the Falcons and what they're doing. So,
Hawks, dude. Hawks. I'm talking directly to you right now. I need this. I freaking need this.
Don't mess this up. Do you remember how much fun?
Don't blow this for me.
Remember how much fun the playoffs were in 2021 when we made that run?
Hawks, dude. Look, listen. Get real close to the camera. I freaking need this, dude. Do not make me hurt myself. Win some games. Get in the playoffs. I don't care how. I need this, dude. I'm asking. I'm out, dude. That's all I got. Let's take us out of here before I get even sadder.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Atlanta Sports Special. And whether you flew here or you grew here, we appreciate you guys listening.
We need this. Please. Rise up.
Leave.
Yeah! ATL on the rise, you know how we do. Beach tree dreams, dirty birds flying through. From the gridiron to the diamond, courts to the pitch. We reppin' ATL sports, every team, every niche. ATL, where the flames ignite. From Truist Park to the bins at night. Dreams take flight, hawks soar high. United we stand, reaching for the sky.